G'day everyone, welcome back to the channel. Today I'm going to be doing a nice, quick and simple cook. Going to be doing some Cajun Kranskies using Costello Cajun and cheese Kranskies here and some Australian tiger prawns. So first thing we're going to do is make up a bit of a rub with a Cajun sort of a flavour to it. So first thing I'm going to be adding is some of the smoke chamber all-purpose dust down. I'm nearly out of this one, we use it so much in the house, so I'll have to get another bottle next week. So I've got about a tablespoon of that. Next up, going to go with some smoked paprika and use about a teaspoon of this. Followed up by some ground cumin seeds. And again, probably about a teaspoon of that. Don't worry about the lumps because we'll whisk those out in a second. And about half a teaspoon of ground chili. Alright, so we'll get that all whisked together. Making sure it's all incorporated. And we'll get that onto our prawns. Nice liberal coating on them. Right, now they're all seasoned up. We'll let those sit for a bit and let that rub adhere. I'll put those back in the fridge. Okay, so next up we're going to slice up these Kranskies. We'll just take the ends off. Have a look at that. These are going to cook up amazing. So get those sliced up into nice even slices. Look at all that cheese in there. That's why you've always got to ask if it's Costello's. So I've got 3/4 of a chimney of olive pip copeaux here. Just going to get those lit up. Bit of a windy day here in Adelaide. We'll get that lit up. And while we're waiting, we'll then get these skewers assembled. Okay, so barbecue's getting lit as we speak. Now it's time to get these assembled. So I'm going to be using metal skewers today. You can use wooden ones, but just make sure you soak them in water first. So I'll start off with one of the Kranskies, followed by a prawn. And we just want that to sit over the top of that Kransky just like that. Another Kransky. Another prawn. And repeat the process. Okay, so the olive pips are all lit up now. We're going to pop those into the Weber. So today I'm going to be using my slow and sear, but I've taken the water pan out, and I'm also using my slow and sear griddle pan as well, because that way it'll deflect the heat straight into the slow and sear there, and rather than having it come up through there, and it also stops mess as well. Okay, so I've got our cooking grate on now. The briquettes are lit up. I've got some unlit ones underneath, but that's for a future cook. And I'm also using a piece of jam wood from the smoking log coat, so I'll throw that in and let that get up to temperature. Then we'll start cooking these kebabs. So that rubs adhered nicely to the skewers, to the prawns. So we'll get these on now and get them smoking. So we're going to cook these indirect today. We'll get those onto the cold side of the Weber. and let these smoke and cook. So we've got the bottom vent wide open and the top vent wide open as well, just to allow as much heat in there as possible. This is probably going to take about 10 minutes, 15 minutes to cook, so not a long cook tonight, but it's going to be delicious. Alright, so these have been on for about 5 minutes or so now. We'll have a quick look, see how they're going. And that's how this Aussie throws a shrimp on the barbie. Okay, so these have been smoking away now on the Weber for about 10 minutes. We'll have a quick look. Alright, they look almost done, so what I'm going to do now is just give them a quick sear, about 20 to 30 seconds per side. Okay, so we've let those rest for a few moments, and now we're just going to make up a bit of a butter to go on the top. So I've just melted some butter in the microwave. I'm going with about 1 level teaspoon of smoked paprika, some of the smoke chamber all-purpose dust down, again about a teaspoon, and some fresh chives. I'll just whisk that all together. It's a bit of whiskey business. And then we'll just put this all over the top of this. Alright, so it's time to give these a try now. Alright, so look at the prawn. Perfectly cooked, nice and juicy. That rub combo is just amazing on that. You get a little bit of heat from it, a little bit of saltiness, fantastic flavour from it. Now we'll try the Kransky. Those two flavours together work really well. Get that little bit of cheesiness, bit of spiciness, and a little bit of smoke there, provided by the jam wood. We're going to have this for dinner tonight, and probably put it in some wraps or something like that with a little bit of salad. Thanks for watching the video, guys. I hope you try this cook yourselves. If you want to stay up to date with what I'm doing, please like and subscribe to the channel. Cheers.